Here we go. California Penal Code. Today we're working on 853.9, which is on the bottom of your infractions or your tickets. It also correlates with Vehicle Code 40513 A and B. This has an A and B also. This is very important. So you have A, which says, whenever written notice to appear has been prepared, delivered, and filed by an officer or the prosecuting attorney, that's important, with the court, pursuant to the provisions of Section 853.6 of this code. And that's important. We'll do that next, because I'm doing it out of order because it says this has to comply with 853.6, and that's the prescription for how to do warrants and notices to appear, infractions, and a bunch of other stuff. So going back to pursuant to provisions of Section 853.6 of this code, an exact and legible duplicate copy of the notice, when filed with the magistrate in lieu of a verified complaint, instead of, shall constitute a complaint to which the defendant may, doesn't have to, may plead guilty or nolo contendere. If, however, the defendant violates his promise to appear in court or does not deposit lawful bail or pleads other than guilty or nolo contendere to the offense charged, a complaint shall be filed which shall conform to the provisions of this code and which shall be deemed to be an original complaint, and thereafter proceedings shall be had as provided by law, except that a defendant may, by an agreement in writing, except that a defendant may, by an agreement in writing, subscribed by him or her and filed with the court, waive the filing of a verified complaint and elect to proceed, that the prosecution may proceed upon a written notice to appear. That's crucial. Now, why would you waive? So you're waiving your rights in writing, and it's filed, that you will let them prosecute you under your notice to appear. So if you haven't written in writing, waived your right to this, it doesn't apply. Okay, number B, and this is what they fall back on, because this paragraph in here on 853.9 and on the Vehicle Code 40513B, they want to say that if you use the forms by the California Judicial Council, all your other rights are negated. So paragraph B says, notwithstanding the provisions of subdivision A, which I just read you, of this section, whenever the written notice to appear has been prepared on a form approved by the Judicial Council, an exact and legible duplicate copy of the notice, when filed with the magistrate, shall constitute a complaint to which the defendant may enter a plea, and if the notice to appear is verified. What the hell is a verified notice to appear? I haven't had anybody explain it to me yet. Upon which a warrant may be issued. If the notice to appear is not verified, the defendant may, at the time of arraignment, request that a verified complaint be filed. So, all that gobbledygook says, no matter what, someone was supposed to, the police officer was supposed to take your notice to appear, your ticket, and I do this under the other codes, within 15 days before a magistrate, hold a probable cause hearing, and the magistrate is supposed to subscribe to endorse it, that there was probable cause and that an infraction information or a violation has occurred of which you should be held. That has to be signed by a magistrate on your ticket. You'll never see that. But this is what the code says. So now we're going to go to 853.6. If you want to know what this means, or understand how you're supposed to use it, or how to put it together in a defense or an attack against the prosecution, you got to go to our site, CaliforniaTicketBusters.com, and learn the secrets on how to put this recipe together for a surefire win.